I'm Anthony from bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com, and in this video we will look at how to play more advanced blues guitar scales, because it's one thing to know the minor pentatonic, as a lot of beginner guitar students use, but it's a totally different thing to steer away from it. And there are so many advanced scales we can use as blues guitarists that it's a pity to not use them at all. So in our guitar playing, we should use whatever we can get our hands on and get our minds around, and that's something we need to work on. Because when we look at the minor pentatonic scale, it's not always the best option to use, for instance, when playing over a normal blues progression, featuring A7 chords, for instance, dominant 7th chords. They consist out of chord tones that not necessarily are the best choice to use the minor pentatonic scale over. For instance, when playing the A7 chord, the tones that are in that chord are root tone, the 3rd, the 5th, and the flat 7th. And when playing the 3rd, when playing an A7, it's the C sharp note. Now, when playing the A minor pentatonic scale, we have the C note. So when we pair those tones together, we get this sound. And of course, sometimes we want a bit of a harsh blues sound, and that's also okay. It's the sound that a lot of blues guitarists used, but we need to steer away from it in our own playing sometimes. We need to be able to open up and expand our possibilities. So one thing that a lot of blues guitarists do is also use the major pentatonic scale. So if we have the minor pentatonic scale here with the root note on the A, it's A minor pentatonic scale. If we play the A major pentatonic scale, we start with the pinky finger here on the A note, but we play the same fingering. And we always need to take care of where the root notes are when playing the major pentatonic scale. It's the root note is over here, and we play it on the G string as well in this position, and we have a root note here as well. So these are the A notes, and it's really important to be able to find these notes when playing. So the major pentatonic scale is really cool to use, but we need to be able to make a fluent transition between those scales. And there's one lick that I transcribed, and you can find it in the article about this topic, and I will post a link in the comment section here on YouTube in the description. But the lick goes like this. So we start out in the major pentatonic scale here. Then we slide onwards to the 2nd position here from the major pentatonic scale. And then we go and play the minor pentatonic. And even the blue note is included here. So this is the lick, and it's really cool to use such licks, because when we look at the major pentatonic scale and the minor pentatonic scale, it's good use to use them separately, but it's even better when we intertwine the notes from both the minor pentatonic scale with notes from the major pentatonic scale. And one idea is to make a fluent transition from those two positions into each other. Also, again, here I'm using notes from major pentatonic and notes from the harsher, bluesier minor pentatonic sound, because the major pentatonic sound is more sweeter sounding than the minor pentatonic sound. So when playing over blues, dominant blues, we can use these IDs, but be careful. If you're playing a minor blues, for instance, over minor chords, such as the A minor 7th chord, we can't use the major pentatonic, and it will sound really harsh. And there are a lot of more advanced blues guitar scales we can use in our playing. That's why I wrote an entire guide about this topic. It's called How to Play More Advanced Blues Guitar Solos Guide, and you can download it for free on my website, bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com. I would encourage you to do so and check out all the tablature examples and all the scales we can use and go further in this direction. If you have any question, feel free to post it here in the comments section on YouTube. And also, if you like the video, please give a thumbs up or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Then you get the next video in your YouTube homepage. See you in the next video then.